co-workers, without whom this day would not be possible. To my pastor, Reverend Michael Bell, Jr., who took time out of his super busy schedule to assist me with my message. To my friends from far and near, my friend Maria, who is visiting with me from Brooklyn. I knew her the longest because I knew her before I knew any of you. So I'm thankful to her for coming up. I see my co-workers there. Thank you all for coming. And I see the principal of a Bible school, Dr. Roberts, and Dr. Mackenzie, and Dr. Roberts' sister. I thank you all. Oh my goodness, I see so many people out here. I just want to thank you. I thank you to my prayer warriors, because many people have been praying for me for such a long time. So I thank you all for your prayers. I know my sister in Florida, she called me this morning, she's praying for me. My prayer partner in North Carolina, she called me this morning, she's praying for me too. So I've been prayed up. Yes. To my sons, Philip and Stephen, my godchildren, Nicole and Mackenzie, they are my high-tech people. You know, I depend on them. So, and all of you who have come to bear witness, I thank you for your support. I pray that there will be a blessing somewhere in this message for you. For this message this afternoon, I'm going to go to, as a matter of fact, I have entitled it, Will Your Anchor Hold? And I'm going to go to the Old Testament, Job chapter 1, and we're going to read from verses 1, and we're going to skip a couple verses, but we're going to end up at verse 12. Those who are able, you may stand for the reading. If you're not able, you may be seated and still read. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance also was 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 she-asses, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the East. We're going to verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also with them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in all the earth? A perfect man, a perfect and upright man, one who feareth God and escheweth evil? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Doth Job fear God for naught? Hast not thou made an hedge about him and about his house, and about all he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power. Only upon himself Put not forth thine hand. So Satan went from the presence of the Lord. This is the word of the Lord. You may be seated. My title is, Will Your Anchor Hold? Have you ever had a day in your life when everything goes wrong? You're doing good. You're making the right decisions. You're obeying the law of the land. You're obeying God. You're being kind. You're being considerate to others. And things just go wrong for no apparent reason. Strange, isn't it? Well, you're not alone. And you're in good company. The same thing happened to this man named Job. Now let me tell you a little about Job. He was a good man. A very good man. He came from a good family. Bible scholars write that he was the son of Issachar, the grandson of Jacob, the great-grandson of Isaac, the great-great-grandson of Abraham. He was from a God-fearing family. Today, we would say today that he's from good stock. Job was prosperous too. He was a wealthy man. He had houses, livestock, vineyards. He had a beautiful wife and 10 lovely children. Job was also very well educated. He had a great knowledge of nature. We would say he's a naturalist. He knew the habits of animals. He's a biologist. He knew about precious stones. He was a gemologist. He understood weather patterns. He was a meteorologist. And he could read the stars. He was an astrologer. He was commonly thought to be among the wisest men in Israel. He had the respect of his peers, and young men came to him for advice. Most of all, he had an anchor that was firmly placed in God. Job was doing the right thing, the right way, at the right time. What more could he want? Life was good. Yes, very good. Little did he know that his good life and good ways would get him in trouble. Now, it's one thing to have trouble when you're doing wrong. But when you're doing good, you don't expect trouble. But 1 Corinthians 12:10 says, to him that's, wherefore he that thinketh he stands, let him take heed lest he falls. Okay? Now, in walks Satan, the accuser of the brethren, presents himself before God. And God asks, where are you coming from, Satan? As if God doesn't know where Satan is coming from. Let me tell you, nothing can take God by surprise. And of course, Satan answered up. Yes, he said he was patrolling the earth, watching everything that was going on. Yes, friends, Satan is watching us. Satan is watching every one of us. The scripture says that he goes forth like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Satan is not your friend. He is your enemy. He does not want to see you pleasing God or doing anything that is good and wholesome. He will try everything to cause you to walk outside the will of God. Now, God started to brag on Job. God said, have you noticed my servant Job? He's the finest man in all the earth. The finest man in all the earth. He's blameless. A man of complete integrity. He fears God and he stays away from evil. Can God say that about you?
All right.
Have you done anything lately that God can brag about? Satan, that fierce accuser that he is, told God that Job had good reason to be that way, because God had put a hedge of protection around him. We are sometimes like that. When God is blessing us with all good, we're nice people. Sometimes we're super nice people. Satan told God that if he removed the protection, Job would curse him to the face. God said, go ahead, but don't touch his body. Meanwhile, Job is totally unaware of what's going on. He was just living his life, going to church, praying, paying his tithe, taking care of his family, just doing good. But right here, this is where you want to shout, watch out, Job. Watch out. The song comes to mind. There's a song that we sing. There's a storm out over the ocean, and it's moving this way. And if your soul's not anchored in Jesus, you will surely drift away. Satan was itching to get Job. Itching to get Job. Is Satan itching to get you? If he's not itching to get you, maybe he has already had you. Satan, he started on Job. And remember we said that we had never really established that Job was a very rich man. So, the first hit that Satan put on Job was in his possession. You want to get a rich person? Hit him in the pocket. He hit Job in the pocket. He lost all his oxen, all his sheep, all his camel, every last one of them. And if that was not enough, his 10 children got killed the same time. Job had no time to recover from this tragedy. We say to Job, Job, can your anchor hold? Job, will your anchor hold? Let me pause a little to tell you a little bit about anchors. You see, according to Wikipedia, an anchor is a device normally made of metal, so it's strong. It is used to connect a vessel to the bed of a body of water to prevent the craft from drifting in currents. Now, these anchors can be permanent or temporary. I said, these anchors can be permanent or temporary. And a little bit further, a specialist service is needed to maintain them. So you have to maintain your anchor. Alright? Now, anchors achieve holding power by hooking to the seabed. You know where our seabed is? Alright. Even a ship that is anchored still rocks back and forth by rough waters. But because the ship is anchored, it remains secure. Just because we are anchored doesn't mean we won't get rocked back and forth. You know, we get rocked back and forth with sickness, bad news. We get rocked back and forth. But though it rocks back and forth, the anchor prevents it from being taken in by water. So we must be hooked to a permanent anchor. You know why? Because we must be hooked to a permanent anchor. Because temporary anchors break. us that Job did not sin in all of this. He did not curse God. Satan buffeted Job, but his anchor held firm. Even when his body was attacked, he did not utter a curse. Job's anchor held firm. How do you hold your anchor? How does your anchor hold? How did Job's anchor hold?
That's a good question.
One, Job knew that his condition was not his conclusion. I will say it again. Job knew that his condition was not his conclusion. So you know when you're going through. And two, he wasn't confined to his critics. Because you know, there are those who will come to you and you're going through and they will tell you all sorts of things, just like what Job's friend did to him. You know? But he was not confined to his critics. You know why? Because Job had an anchor that held firm. I wonder if anyone here is being buffeted this evening. Do you feel like life is going out of control? Are you calling on God but you're getting no answer? I don't know what you're going through. I don't know why you feel frustrated or depressed. Why you lost your job, your children are acting out, your friends backstab you. You feel as if all hope is gone. Why you feel as if God has turned his back on you? I don't know. All I know is you can't depend on feelings. Feelings is like the weather. It changes. One day you're happy, the next day you're sad. One day you feel angry, the next day you feel like you just don't care. All right? We cannot respond to God based on feelings, especially in times of trouble. Imagine how Job felt, losing everything, going from his gorgeous mansion to the poorhouse. He was the owner of the barrel. Now he's scraping the bottom of the barrel. He goes from cruising in his Lamborghini. You can see him now. Lamborghini, but now he's gone to his footmobile. His wife basically called him a fool. Even his friends, his bona fide friends, ridiculed him. Don't be worried when your friends turn their backs on you. They're able to joke. Do not depend on feelings. Let your anchor rest in God. Your anchor will not hold if it rests in fame, money, good looks, relationships, or position. Those are temporary anchors. It will only hold if it is anchored in Jesus. Will your anchor hold? Place your anchor in God. The same God who put the earth in place. The same God who kept Daniel in the lion's den. The same God who parted the Red Sea. The same God who kept 3 million people in the wilderness. The same God who turned water into wine. The same God who raised Lazarus from the dead. The same God who kept Job when he was buffeted. The same God cares for you. His hand is not short that he cannot save, that he cannot help, that he cannot rescue. It is he who cares for you. He cares for you. He said, cast your cares upon me. He cares for you. Will your anchor hold during the test? He cares for you. Will your anchor hold during the storm? He cares for you. I hear him saying in the book of Isaiah, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you pass through the fire, I will be with you. When you pass If you